Good morning and welcome to all of John and Sue's family and friends. My name is Tess Goodwin and I've been given the honour of introducing John and Sue's young daughter officially to the world by way of a naming ceremony. Children are a special gift given to us as a result of the love shown between two people. John and Sue found love 3 years ago aboard a cruise ship. Floating upon the waves of the Pacific Ocean, Sue recovering from the aftermath of a divorce, and John joining his good friends Terry and May on a well-earned break, having lost his wife 4 years earlier. Drawn together by a common background and a love for their children, love grew as the sun went down over the bow of the ship. A year later they married, and now here we are on their daughter's first birthday to celebrate her name day. What to name this beautiful bundle of joy that had come into their world? The second name was easy. Sue simply adores roses and has them all through her garden and would paint her whole house rose if she could, with floral prints adorning each wall. She loves their scent, the way they look, along with the fact there's so many different varieties, and John obliges her on many occasions. So it was settled. Rose would be her middle name. As to the first, books were scoured, meanings looked up until they reached a top 5. Then, believing very strongly in democracy, a family vote was held. Nicholas and Madeline from John's former marriage and Joshua from Sue's former marriage were consulted and asked to vote. It was tight, and despite Nicholas suggesting Loki, Jessica was the winner. So with the help of Nicholas, Madeline and Joshua, we're here to welcome Jessica Rose Mills into the world. Could I ask May to step forward and read a poem in honour of the occasion? Good morning. I'm going to read a poem by Amelia Larson. May you always have an angel by your side. May you always have an angel by your side, watching out for you in all the things you do. Reminding you to keep believing in brighter days, finding ways for your wishes and dreams to take you to beautiful places, giving you hope that is certain as the sun, giving you the strength of serenity as your guide. May you always have love and comfort and courage, and may you always have an angel by your side, someone there to catch you if you fall, encouraging your dreams, inspiring your happiness, holding your hand and helping you through it all. In all of our days, our lives are always changing. Tears come along as well as smiles. Along the road you travel, may the miles be 1,000 times more lovely than lonely. May they give you gifts that never ever end, someone wonderful to love, and a dear friend in whom you can confide. May you have rainbows after every storm. May you have hopes to keep you warm, and may you have an angel always by your side. Thank you, May. Raising a child is a never-ending task, and one in which you enlist the help and advice of your parents, friends, nurses, sometimes anyone who will listen. Today, John and Sue would like to honour 2 of their most trusted friends, who they are glad to call family. Casey, John's brother, and Michelle, Sue's stepsister, could you please both come forward? John and Sue have asked that you be in the life of Jessica to help guide her through life. Please do not take this lightly. It is a privilege to be asked to help guide a young one through life and a serious obligation. Casey, Michelle, do you promise to be a rock for Jessica to rest upon? Do you promise to watch over her when her parents can't? Do you promise to support her parents when they need you to do so? Will you promise not to judge her, but listen and offer her any help she needs? And lastly, do you promise to watch over her and protect her? You both have bought a rose. Could you put them in the vase beside the candles? Thank you, Casey and Michelle. When John and Sue met, they came with ready-made families. John with Nicholas and Madeline, and Sue with Joshua. They are still learning about each other, still testing boundaries. Each individual finding their place in this new family. Your previous position has to be adjusted. Sometimes this is welcome, other times not. No matter how much love a family shares, it is never easy to accept change. No matter how hard we try, sometimes we want to resist. Take things back to how they were before. Nicholas and Madeline, back to the time when you had your dad to yourself. Josh, back to when you were the only man in your mum's life. And just when you think you might be getting a handle on it, along comes another bundle of joy that turns everything upside down again. Leaves you confused and back to where you started. On the table in front of you, you'll see a large candle surrounded by 6 smaller candles. The large candle in the middle is called a unity candle. Each of the 6 candles belongs to each member of the Mill family. In a moment, John and Sue will light their candles, and together they will light the unity candle. Then Nicholas, Madeline and Joshua will come forward and light their candles using the unity candle's flame. John and Sue will then light a candle for Jessica. Each candle represents the individual qualities of the person to whom the candle belongs. The unity candle represents the family and the strength that it possesses, the strength that comes from the love and power of a united family. A family watches out for one another, supports one another through thick and thin, a support group. John and Sue, could you please light your candles? Michelle, could you please hold Jessica for a moment? So just light your candles. Oh, she's putting candle on. And now pick them up together and light the unity candle. Woo! Nicholas, would you like to come up and light your candle from the unity candle? Madeline, could you light your candle? Thank you for helping them. And Josh, if you'd like to, you could help Josh light his candle. And now, together, you can light one for Jess. The unity candle is lit. The family is whole. Place it in your home and light it on special occasions. Birthdays, Christmas, any time the family needs strength and guidance. Use its flame to remind yourselves how strong you are and how strong your family is. Nicholas, Madeline and Joshua, your parents have a promise they want to make to you. John and Sue, you could repeat after me. Nick, Maddie and Josh.
Nick, Maddie and Josh.
Promise to always include you.
We promise to always include you
Family decisions.
in family decisions.
We promise to love and protect you.
And we promise to love and protect you.
We promise never to overlook your needs.
We promise never to overlook your needs.
Just because Jessica is here.
Just because Jessica is here.
We want you to welcome her into the family.
We want you to welcome her into the family.
And love her as much as we do.
And love her as much as we do.
We love you all equally.
We love you
All equally.
And if you ever feel like you're being ignored,
And if you
If you feel like you're being ignored,
tell us, we will listen.
Tell us, we will listen.
We are strong.
We are strong.
We are a family.
We are a family.
John and Sue, if you could give each child a rose. Nicholas, Madeline and Joshua, could you please place your roses in the vase? It is now time to acknowledge John and Sue's parents, who will be vital in Jessica's life. Wayne, Mary, Tasman and Dwayne, could you please come forward and take a rose from John and Sue and place it in the vase? Anyone else who has bought a rose, could you please come forward and place it in the vase as well? Thank you, everybody. The Unity candle has been lit and the rose vase is full. These flowers will later be pressed and made into a keepsake of today. Nicholas, Madeline and Josh, come forward and stand by your mum and dad. It is now time to sign Jessica's certificate. Firstly, her mum and dad will sign it, then Casey and Michelle. Could you please come forward and sign as her guardians? Lastly, I will sign. I would now like to present you with Jessica's certificate and welcome her into the world. Into a world of infinite possibilities for her. How cute. She has a supportive and loving family and the world at her feet. I give you Jessica Rose Mills. Congratulations. Everyone, please come forward and celebrate.